Hello, greetings to all of you who have been supporting me on the Rise and Thrive podcast. I do appreciate the support. I appreciate the feedback. I have really started feeling a sense of purpose and a validation as to why I started it. The conversations, the off camera conversations that I'm having with the guests, that I'm having with you guys, coming to my inbox, sharing experiences, has really been amazing. Unfortunately, today I will not be in position to release a podcast. So one thing this journey has taught me is that technology, I need to get my tech skills up there. So because of a few glitches, something that I'm sorting out, will not be able to have an episode airing today, but that doesn't mean that you should not continue interacting with Rise and Thrive. So here are ways in which you can support me, right? One, just subscribe. If you love podcasts, Rise and Thrive is now on AfriPods. We are also on Anchor for Spotify. However, we are also working on, getting more podcast channels on as well. And also, if you'd like to watch, then YouTube. So go subscribe to whichever channel makes you happy, a podcast channel, a YouTube. Subscribe. Secondly, watch. Thirdly, share feedback. And most importantly, share with your circles. Guys, this is the most important way beyond watching and sharing feedback that you can support, right? So how about today? How about if all of you shared with one or two people today? How do you think that would be? Let this reach out there, right? The more people watching, the more people interacting, the more we benefit from the Rise and Thrive podcast, and I benefit as well. So if you are a supporter and you've watched and not shared this beautiful thing, today is the day for you to do that. So today is sharing day. So get my link tree. So the link tree, how the link tree works is it has all my links to the podcast channels, to YouTube, to those that want to follow me on Instagram. I'm going to put in my LinkedIn and Twitter handles, so we are available on all socials. So today, choose whichever, it's the link tree or whichever channel you feel, make sure you share. So share something out today. Share to your family, to your friends, to your old groups, association, your school associations, and let this be out there, right? This is our thing. We're on this journey together, so let's put it out there. Remember in the last podcast when we talked about visibility? So yeah, this is me asking you to support me in my visibility channel. Does that make sense? Yes. So share as much as you can. And also, I would like to get feedback from you on how the journey has been so far. Do you have any recommendations of guests that you think would add value, guests whose stories and testament of building their businesses and side hustles and failures and successes would impact us, all the people out here that are listening? Please recommend, and thank you to those that have recommended so far. Please recommend. And also, like I mentioned, the Rise and Thrive podcast is not just for women, but because I came at it at a time when we were celebrating Women's Day, I thought I would give a bit more focus on women businesses. And also initially the plan was to do a 5-part series and then take a break, a 5-part series like that. But from your interaction and from the discussions I've had with you, this is something that will continue and be on a rolling basis. So we have 5 more episodes coming up with a focus on women, and then we'll open it up to all, to men and to all types of businesses, and we'll also then rethink how we want to do this. So I'm really excited about the episodes that are coming up, right? So the discussions that we've been having have been so interesting. We've talked about setting boundaries as business people, the balancing act, work, family. We've touched a bit on how to handle a family business with your partner. We've talked about rethinking, right, going back to the drawing board and rethinking your business model when things hit the roof, right? We've talked about partnerships, the importance of partnerships, how you can ride on those partnerships, how you can, formalize them, right? We've talked about the importance, right? In the last episode, you need to watch that episode, guys. The gold in business networking. Are you networking? Are you building your business networks, right? So we've covered a bit of things here and there. Now in the next episodes that are coming up, we'll be covering things around branding. How do you build a brand so that every time people see or hear about you, something comes to their mind? It's either quality or affordability or good customer service. So how do we build brands? So I have a lineup of very interesting businesses that have built reputable brands. I will also be speaking to business network people that are running business networks or associations in the market, and we'll be sharing how you out there, if you're interested in business networking, how do you get in touch with them, how do you benefit from some of these opportunities in the market. So I'll be bringing those on board as well. And guys, have you ever been a corporate remote farmer? Yeah, I have that coming up. I can't wait to share this. So we'll be sharing stories on people who have tried this agribusiness thing, and it has, I just don't want to spill, but just watch out for very interesting conversations on the channels. So we'll be back next week on Wednesday. I do apologize again for today. Technical issues really, but it's nothing that we have not solved, and we'll get back to regular programming next week. Thank you so much for supporting so far. I would like to hear back from you, feedback, and really let us rise together. Let us thrive in our hustles and in our businesses. Thank you so much, and I hope to hear back from you. Remember, subscribe, watch, listen, comment, and share. Cheers.